What's going on? What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I'm back again with another video. I want to talk about Remy Ma. Remy Ma is in the news because her 23-year-old son, his name is Jaye Scott. He was arrested in connection to a 2021 incident where apparently he may have been a part of taking the life of a guy by the name of Darius Guillebeaux. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. Apparently, this Darius guy was a drug kingpin. That's what I had seen through some research, and apparently this may have been a contract killing, and that Jace may have been a part of this. Now, I saw some of the reactions online, and I saw that there were people making excuses. They were mad because Remy Ma's name is in it. I mean, her son was arrested. What did you think? Why do people think that they're not going to put her out there? I mean, she is a recording artist. She's well known. She's had her own legal troubles, and now her son is dealing with the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison. Let me tell y'all why this situation is not as cut and dry of it may not have been him. You know, he wasn't the guy that did it. You know, Remy Ma said this in her statement. You know, Remy Ma gave a statement. We're going to get into her statement, but I want to get into the case first. There's a lot of people making excuses and they're mad because Remy Ma's name is it. I mean, of course, her son is a part of it. And, you know, Remy Ma, she's defending her son, but this was a 2021 situation. This happened in 2021. This is almost, 3 years ago. This was basically not a cold case, but it was a case that was unsolved. It was unsolved, and not too many times is you're going to see the wrong man arrested for an open case that has been investigated for 3 years. They have been investigating this for 3 years. You mean to tell me that after 3 years of investigating that the police is going to arrest the wrong man? That rarely happens. I can understand if this had just happened, that this crime was just committed this year or a few weeks ago or a few days ago. I can understand it being a case of mistaken identity, or maybe, you know, they got the information wrong, but they have been investigating this case for 3 years. And I seriously doubt that they're going to arrest him after 3 years of investigating and he not be a part of this. And apparently this may have been a contract killing, which makes it even worse. That there was somebody that may have paid him and others to commit this crime. And unfortunately, Remy is a part of this because that is her son. People, you know, they may not like it, but that's just what's going on here. Now, we're going to get into this case from this article, People Magazine. Remy Ma's 23-year-old son, Jaye Scott, has been arrested and charged with murder in the 2021 killing in New York City, police are saying. Authorities told People in a statement that Scott and another suspect were taken into custody on Tuesday, June 18, in connection with the shooting that took the life of Darius, who was 47, on June 7th of 2021. Almost 3 years to the day. Y'all know how that is? Almost 3 years to the day. They arrested him. The charges were first reported by the New York TV station WNYW and the New York Post. A rep for Ma, whose real name is Reminisce Smith, did not respond to a request for comment from People on Wednesday, June 19th. Now, she did release a statement. We're going to get into it, but I want to get into the particulars first so you know why you're here. In their statement to People, the New York Police Department said Scott is charged with first and second degree murder, as well as reckless endangerment in the first degree and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. So they're basically like, you know, he the shooter. The other suspect is 22-year-old Richard Swigert, who was also charged with first-degree murder, reckless endangerment in the first degree, and 2 counts of criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, police said. The NYPD told people that in the 2021 shooting was in Queens. At the time, officers responded to a 911 call of a male shot in the intersection of 148th Street and Rockaway Boulevard on June 7th of 2021. Upon arrival, police officers observed a 47-year-old male unconscious and unresponsive with multiple gunshot wounds to the head and chest. Police said EMS responded to the location and transported the victim to Jamaica Hospital Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. The victim was later identified as Darius. It is unclear if either Scott or Swigert have retained attorneys who can comment on their behalf. An arraignment is expected Wednesday, WNYW reported. In a 2018 Instagram post, the Grammy-nominated hip-hop artist expressed her pride in her children. She said, "My baby, forever, my pumpkin, my firstborn son. I had him when I was so young and I thought I knew it all." The lean back rapper wrote at the time, along with family photos, we basically grew up together. And they just go into some background information. Let's get to what an updated article to what Remy had to say. So according to TMZ, Remy Ma is now reacting to her son's arrest, telling TMZ, "We stand by JaySon's innocence and pray that the NYPD will conduct a complete and thorough investigation to reveal the truth. This is undoubtedly a difficult time for my family and me. While we sincerely appreciate the love and support we have received from all of you, we kindly ask for privacy as our legal team works to prove JaySon's innocence." Remy's son is being represented by attorney Dawn Florio, and Remy says via the law office as his mother says she wants to address the situation personally, but have been strongly advised by his legal counsel not to say anything, as most people in similar situations are informed by their attorneys due to it being an active case. Let me tell y'all something, man. The police never forget. If you commit these types of crimes, they're going to come after you eventually. Now, you do have cases that have gone unsolved, but they worked for 3 years to make this arrest. And Remy believes he's innocent. But they arrested 2 people who they feel like did it. That lets me know, Remy, they have evidence that your son was involved in this. Now, more is going to come out, so I'm not here to tell y'all who's innocent and who's guilty, but I'm just saying the police have been working on this case for 3 years, and they make this arrest, and they wouldn't make an arrest if they didn't feel like they were on the right track, that they have at least one of the guys who were a part of this. So hopefully for Remy's sake, he didn't do it, but we all know people always say they're innocent when they may not be. I just think it's sad all around. You know, she spent years in prison. She got out. Yes, she made the right steps to avoid getting in legal troubles, right? But legal troubles have followed her son because Jace, you know, he's in these streets, it looks like. Doesn't mean that he's a bad person. Just means that, you know, he's in this predicament for a reason. I don't think that he was set up. They would not be charging him now if he had nothing to do with it. They're charging him because they believe strongly that they can prove in court that he went along with this. And that's sad because, you know, Remy's going through her own thing with her husband, Papoose. Their family, I think, has been ruined due to her doing her own thing, publicly embarrassing this guy. So Remy's just doing whatever, and Jace is just out here. I'm just gonna say, this is from my perspective. The police are not gonna arrest you years later if they don't believe that you were involved. Now, is he gonna tell on the person that is? Because that's the only way he's gonna get out of this. I don't see a scenario, unfortunately, where he's able to get out of the situation. I just don't see it. This happened in 2021. He took the life of apparently a drug kingpin. That's what I've seen in some of my research. They're saying the guy was a drug kingpin. This might have been a contract hit. There might be more bubbling underneath the surface that none of us know about. There might be more going on that none of us know about. And unfortunately, Remy's attached to it, whether her fans like it or not. You can't look the other way on this. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like this video and share it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Y'all take care.